I've been lucky enough to be working in the additive area since the start, so really since I saw the technologies first in 1992, which is a long time ago, so a long way before they were being used for manufacturing. And I used to work in the oil and gas industry, which was a very low-tech industry in many respects. And I happened to go to a conference and I saw something called a stereolithography machine, and it was just like watching magic, and it was like watching these. I guess it's what people see in the news now, but I was lucky enough to see this 20 years ago. Most people have been working on single material processes, single material polymer systems or single material metal systems. The problem with the single material systems is they can make clever shapes, which are virtually impossible to make by conventional means, but they don't do very much. It's passive. What we're working on is the move to multifunctionality, more active additive manufacturing. So we're moving towards printing in this first phase of our EPSRC grant. We're looking to print in electronic interconnects or optical interconnects or potentially biological interconnects. You know, what's to stop us eventually, you going into your hearing aid shop and they're doing the scan of your ear canal there and then printing out a custom hearing aid for you in the shop with the electronics included. Most of the 3D printing that you see in the press and today is basically based on these extrusion-based technologies, but that isn't the reality of additive manufacturing. The reality of most additive manufacturing are powder-based technologies, where you'll lay down a layer of powder and you'll fuse them together with a laser, and those have become the predominant manufacturing techniques, and those are the techniques that give you the most design freedoms, they give you the best mechanical properties and the most industrially relevant today, but they can only produce parts in single materials. Our research activity that's been done under the EPSRC funding is predominantly jetting based. In the past 10 years we've driven the powder based technologies and been working on those, and lo and behold they've become the manufacturing things of choice, not just because we've been working on them, but just because those are the ones to work on. We think within our group that the jetting based technologies will be the future technologies because they give the most potential for printing in functionality as you're going, and those are for polymeric parts, metallic loaded inks, but also direct metal printing as well. So it's some very exciting technology that's going to enable us to print metal directly. You know, the stock prices of 3D printing companies are enormous at the moment, and they're clearly in a bubble. Right? The value of those companies, you know, is extraordinary, and I think there will be a correction. I think there will be a bit more reality coming in, and it's up to groups like ours to tell the truth and tell the reality, and to say no, you can't make everything. The main problem with additive is the material, and because you're effectively producing the material at the point of cure or fuse or deposition. So you're not just creating the topology by machining away a block of something or forming a material into a mould. You're actually creating the material at the point of manufacture, as well as the topology, and it's that combination that's very important. I've never ever regretted once giving up a fairly well paid oil company job to come and do a PhD in this field, and I didn't know which way I was going to go, and I certainly didn't think I'd be an academic in this field. I thought I'd just then go back into industry. I feel exceptionally privileged actually to be working at the forefront of this. I think it's a great area that is catching imagination, you know, and I think it's one of the technologies that is going to be exciting for a younger generation of people getting involved in manufacturing. I genuinely believe these technologies will bring back manufacturing to our country and other high-wage economies around the world.